here we have a game. I am 40 now. Haven't had too much luck on 40. I think I'm getting pretty close to my actual rank. So that's why it's getting harder for me. 3D wasn't that much of a problem. That is a really weird thing to do, actually. I'm going to do this. You can always attach and then go this way. I'm not too afraid of that, actually. You can fly under that if he wants. So always the corner 3-3 and also this invasion, if need be. It's an interesting play. I'm gonna just, you can take the corner, I guess. I will take thickness. Oh, just kidding. I can let him have those 2 stones, actually. It's actually not a big deal. Oh, shoot. That was bad. I'm an idiot. Oh, jeez. Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that? Give up way too much here. To build a Moyo, have him run. Hopefully get something out of it. That's not too much. As he still has the invasion on the corner. To solidify the corner here. Still wants the invasion on the corner. I see. Not that the invasion is going to do him much good. I think he's given up on that side. Good. Very, very nice. It's pretty big, actually. Pokey around. Because he's not afraid of that. So I'm going to just connect. Got to be careful up here. If he disconnects. I will still disconnect him. Guess he's threatening that. Oh well, we'll see. If I can get this entire bottom piece, I'm going to win anyway, so... He kind of has to remember that that's actually dead. Okay. I don't think there are any eyes there. Don't think there are any eyes there. Not really sure what that's for. Yeah, but why? Oh, crap. Huh. Really messed up. I can't kill him now. Dang it. Some serious problems here. Oh no, I still got that, I guess. I need to get that.
Yoyomi now starts.
Need to figure out how to get this to work. Without letting him do that.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Whatever. This time thing is pretty annoying. No, it doesn't work. Oh, my territory is not very good right now. Definitely not to my liking. Yeah, I'm a little behind, definitely. He's got massive initiative. I can't cut him, unfortunately. I just have to do this. Ah, it's not a good move. This is gonna be bad. Definitely gonna be bad.
Yo-yomi now starts.
Shoot. This would be very difficult. Very, very difficult. I think he had this game won. I don't know why he did that. Because now he's dead. I was pretty sure he had this game won. And then he just died. I mean, it was pretty close.
9, 8, 7,
It was pretty
6,
close, but he
5,
essentially just died.
4, 3, 2.
All right, I won. Critical error. Being over greedy. Being over greedy leads to his loss. Because this is a weird game. Because like at this point, he essentially had this. I'm pretty sure he was ahead by a couple points. Because I don't think I could have beaten him in the old game. Like, see, the thing is, like, my thinking here is like, if I was actually winning, I would have done this. Because if I was winning, I just secure my points and win. There's no real problems here. But since I think I'm losing, I'm going to go for the riskier play. That's not. I don't think that's a good move, but you know, it ended up working for me, I guess. Cut. But see, like he can't actually force me to do anything right here, because if I do anything right here, and that charge becomes Sente, then he's completely dead. I don't know why he just didn't, like, if he just did this, I really could. I mean, I guess there's that's a good move actually. That's a good move. It's actually a pretty good move. I mean, the game state was actually pretty close because I had eaten this, and like I had some points here, so it was actually pretty close. So he tried to do that, but at this point, you know, like I don't know, like you know, that makes sure he's alive. But I guess these stones, if he died, it would, yeah, it would make me win as well. So I guess picking this fight over here wasn't a very good idea. What if he just did this? Like I feel like I can't do anything. Yeah, I really can't I can't really do anything. And he would just live. Or he didn't even have to do that. Like, I feel like if he just well, I guess not, because I can just, like, connect. That doesn't really connect though. I'm not really too afraid because if he does this, I can just curl over. So that's not a big deal. And I guess he would have to do this, and then I would just do this, and then I think he would be in some trouble. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that invasion was just not a good fight for him because this side here still has a couple of problems. So that's how I won. So essentially, like, I didn't come out too bad shape doing this. I had to do that, but actually ended up being a pretty good move. I think he could have just reduced like this. I mean, it would give me some points or something like that. And the game would be actually quite close here. The game would be pretty close. I think he's still favored, but the game would actually be pretty close here. I would have to answer this just to make sure this survives, and then I'm not really sure how he would play. He would, I mean, like, ideally, I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to do this, but then, like, if he comes over, he can actually get those points as well, because I don't think I can do that. No, I might be able to. Tries to... Yeah, that's fine, actually. It's perfectly fine. So I guess it would be Gote, and I would... If it were me, I probably would take the risk doing something like this, because he might try to kill me, but it's actually quite hard for him to kill me. Just doing that, he really can't do anything. So that group is pretty much alive. So I guess, like... I guess he would have to do something like this. And then the game would be pretty close. The game actually would be pretty close. Or he could just not do this at all. Or he could just not... Yeah, or he could just, like, not play this at all and just block. And the game, like... The game would be very, very close. I don't know if I feel confident I can win this one. Because it's really... It's quite close here. It's definitely quite close here. I think he's has to, I don't know. I think he has to do that because if he doesn't do that, he plays elsewhere. I think I can come up like this. Yeah. So obviously he has to make a move here. I might do something like this and squeeze, and then do something like this. And then, like I said, the game is like pretty close. I think I might be ahead by a little bit after this. Remember, there's the 7.7 Comey, so it's a very close game. It is actually a really close game. And actually, I'd probably do this first. But I mean, like, I would just try to keep Sinte. It'd be a pretty close game. And, yeah, I don't actually know who's actually ahead. I think I'm ahead by a little bit here, so he might have actually had to play that. But he definitely overgreeded. He definitely overgreeded in this because once I did that, he had to let it go. I mean, he had to let it, because if he connects, like, that's an obvious move. And now since that cut's protected, he doesn't really have anywhere to go. He can't do this because this is so easily alive. Like, once he loses his eye, he's dead. There's nothing he can do as long as I just, like, play right. What if he actually does? No, I can just go here. Actually, that doesn't work. Yeah, once they're in this point, you've essentially just lost because he can't do that. So he would actually have to, like, connect back, and there's no way he can kill this. So yeah, at that point he lost. So this game was actually pretty close. This game was pretty close. He can't actually invade this piece because of the weakness over here, but overgreeding cost him the game here. Easily cost the game. I think I might have been able to win anyways, but overgreeding cost him the game. My screw up here, my major screw up here is like this move. If I actually did this, can he live in this corner? Because since that's dead, it doesn't really matter. If he cuts, it's Ko. Oh, no, he can just connect. Never mind, it's not Ko. Never mind. Yeah, that's bad. So if he cuts, it's probably alive. Because I don't see anything I can actually do here. Yeah, it's alive if he cuts. So I actually have to answer that. Was there anywhere I could have Tanuki'd here? I don't feel confident in this. I don't really feel confident in that yet. This shape is not that strong. So I have to do this. I don't think I can ignore that. I don't think I can ignore this either just to do this. Because I think that's alive. There's very little. I don't think there's any way I can kill this. No. So yeah, this is a pretty tough kill here. Pretty tough kill here. I'm sure I played some of these wrong because like I'm not very good at openings, and I often find myself trying to claw my way back from openings. That might have been the better move here. But then he would have jumped. I mean, like, maybe not this, but maybe this would have been the better move. But then I really don't have... I mean, I have a big moyo, but I don't really have that much territory. I mean, I have a hard time dealing with his jump outs. I mean, this moyo is pretty big here. If I pincered here and he jumps, I'd feel a lot better. Because I would just be getting territory here. Obviously, I screwed up in that corner because I'm dumb. I really screwed up badly in this corner. Yeah, it's not a good exchange. Yeah, it's never a good exchange because you can actually Atari there. I think like this might have been the better move. I mean, I'm building up the moyo here. I actually don't particularly like this kind of opening for black. I don't particularly like this opening. That I shouldn't have played. Should have probably just played this or something. Probably should have just played like here or possibly here. Probably here. The 3-3 wouldn't be too bad, honestly. I would probably just go ahead and do this. And take the corner. But that would actually allow him to break my moyo, which I don't like. So this probably is the best play here. Just try to work with this moyo, but black doesn't have any solid territory, and I don't really like that. Although the moyo is pretty big. He would have to... You know, at this point, I might just do this and just let him, like... I mean, the clamp's fine, but the cut is actually what I'm kind of afraid of. I would probably do that. But, yeah, I would probably, like... Here, I probably wouldn't fix. I would probably just do this. Or, like, maybe even create the moyo elsewhere, but... I'd definitely probably just do this first to see what he does. Because that creates the moyo even more. And there's definitely Aji down here if he doesn't answer. And if he does that, I just jump up. And now the moyo is really becoming complete. The clamp here obviously works, but you can just do this. There's not that much here. There's not like, you can't get too much of the side here.
Someone invites you to play.
You can't get much of the side there. But I mean, the moyo, you just have to make the best of it. I actually don't like the start for black at all. Because, like, I want some side territory, you know? Like, instead of this, like, my style, I probably should have just done this. And let him break. Because this is good. This is actually good, but the way I played this following probably is not. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it to do this. Not really sure, but I don't like doing this because there's an extra stone here. This I would actually trade for. Yeah, but see, like, my stones are too concentrated here, and he just breaks the moyo. I don't like that at all. Because, like, that's really good for him. So I guess I would have to just continue. Atari. Yeah, I mean, this is too concentrated for white. The moyo's there, I guess. And then, yeah, he still has Sinte, which kind of sucks. I would probably just do this at that point. I don't know what he would do. Probably, like, jump. Then I would jump. So I try to get this side, but I don't really like this. I've already given up 2 of the corners, so... My opening is kind of weak, I guess. My opening's definitely like the weak point of my game. My opening is definitely the weak point of my game. So Let me know if you have any tips for improving my opening. I think I can pretty much hold the 4-dan rank, if not go up to 5-dans. I do need to improve my opening, though, is the thing. If I improve my opening, I can easily get to like 6 or 7 down, probably. Like my in-game fighting, I still think I have a pretty big advantage on 4-dans. But generally, like I'm hoping these game reviews are helping you guys. If you're like a lower like DDQ or SDK player, it's just like the way we think is a little bit different. Like you were always trying to balance out influence and getting territory. So I hope you learned something from this. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.